Yo guys, Christian here, and for today's video we're back to Anime Rangers 6, and today we got another title list because a lot of new units were added and a lot of changes have been made to the game, so let's get straight to the title list. As you can see, we got the new units down here, but we're gonna talk about this a bit later. For now, let's do some changes in the current meta. Let's actually place these units in order, so you guys can understand a little bit what units are better and what units are worse in the meta. So the best unit in the game right now is easily Crimson Owl, and I don't think there is gonna be any unit that's gonna be better than her in a while. After Crimson Owl, I guess we have to use Dio, but I haven't used this guy in a while because like Eto is just so much better than him. Crimson Owl is also the best boss killer in the game, so the first thing we need to do now is drop Jutaro to A tier or sub meta, because this guy is not doing 20% of the enemy's health anymore. He's just increasing his damage now, so he's not that good anymore. We can also put the Almighty down in sub meta. I mean, this guy works, but yeah, there are a lot of better units out there. And I think the worst unit in the meta might be Johnny. I mean, this guy takes a lot of time to actually be good, so most of these units are already good on placement, or like when you upgrade them, and you don't need to wait like 1 minute for them to do some damage. History, of course, the blood units, they are still very good. Flame Captain, he debuffs, so he's great. Pride pretty much the best tank in the game. He has a lot of HP and damage on placement. Jackpot is not that good. I'm gonna use this guy as the worst unit in the meta because he's just too hard to get. Uta, of course, she's great, buffs, she does damage, she's fast, she's just a great unit overall. Aizen is very good, but it takes too much time to max him out. As I said, Yuta, his ult is still great, like I think one of the best ults in the game. And Ichigo, this guy is a great DPS, and I think I actually might leave this guy here because his DPS is crazy, and I really like this guy. I don't think I'm gonna do any other changes for now. I mean, these are pretty much the main changes. It's of course the best unit in the game, and the Jutaro nerf. So let's finally get into the new units now. So let's start with Himo. This one is a tank. Basically, she has an ability that turns her into a demon, which has 3x her normal HP, but has 0 damage. So of course, if you want a good tank, she's there, but I'm not gonna put her in the meta because she does no damage. Only for that reason, I prefer to take Pride, which is like 150k placement damage. And Himo, of course, even if she has a lot of HP, she's not doing any damage, so yeah, she's good just as a tank. Now we got Blood Devil in front. I saw she was doing some damage, but I feel like just as a bleeding unit, which she's supposed to be basically, she's not that good. Like, she's not bleeding that often. So I think she's meta, but she's not better than Blood Queen or Hana. And I'm also pretty sure that you need to max her out before using her ability, which changes her weapons. And I don't know, I feel like blood units shouldn't be upgraded, like they do what they do from placement. So if you wanna use her, you can. She's not bad, but I'm not really a fan of this unit. Now let's look into the battle pass units. So let's first talk about Pink Sniper. This one is pretty interesting, and I really think she's worth to be in the meta. If you didn't know, because I saw a lot of people sleeping on this character, I think she's like the second best DPS in the game. She does like 300 200k damage every 0.3 seconds, or even more. So only as a DPS, this character is insane. I think she might even be better than Dio and Ichigo has great DPS. So yeah, she's very good. I don't know if I would rank her higher in the meta, but she's very good, so you can use her, and she's very easy to get. Level 25 battle best unit. It's an insane free to play unit. Now let's talk about Last Survivor. I don't really know why would you use this character. I think she's in like top 20 DPS, but of course she's not worth to be in the meta. For that reason, she's gonna stay here in the sub meta, just under Himo. I don't really have anything to say about this one. I know she also takes some time, like after you place her, she takes some time to actually use her passives. Yeah, she's not anything crazy. And now we finally got to the secrets. So let's start with Ice General. So what she does, she basically just freezes enemies. That's her thing, that's her main thing. Her damage is not anything crazy, so for these reasons I'm gonna put her there as a support unit. I mean, she doesn't have enough damage to be in the meta, so she's just gonna stay here as a support unit. She's not bad, but since she's not doing enough damage, she can't be in the meta. Now we got Control Level, so she's interesting, but I feel like she's only good, like she can only be good in longer game modes, which you don't have right now. For that reason, we're gonna use her as the last unit in the meta. I mean, she has to kill some enemies to actually be good, and right now all the game modes take like 1 minute, so she doesn't really have time to shine. So yeah, she's gonna be in the meta. I think she would be higher if they add infinite mode or anything like longer than 1 minute, but even when her passive is maxed out, she's still not anything that crazy. So yeah, she's okay, I guess. And now we finally got to the last unit of the new update, so we got Chainsaw Devil. This guy is actually a good unit. I think he's pretty much the only good unit in the update. I mean, the one he's worth to grind for. He's very easy to get, you can get him from the banner. He does a lot of damage, but damage is not the main thing about this guy. So basically he's the fastest unit in the game. He has like 11 speed with the right gear and soul, so he's very good for short game modes, and it's basically like the whole game, so yeah, he's very good. I think I'm gonna actually put him as a third best unit. He's great. Just use him in whatever place you want. He can carry everywhere, I think. At least for story mode or anything short. This guy is insane. So this was pretty much it for this tier list. Thank you for watching. And if you want to see more info on the other units, you can go and check my last tier list, which is gonna be linked right here in the screen. So as usual, see you in the next one.